Hello, Ruth Ann and Richard. Thanks for listening to this short video. My name is John England. I'm with Elevate Digital Marketing. And Ruth Ann, I realized on the phone that I didn't tell you what I actually did, so I'm hoping I can fix that with this video. Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can use to increase your online presence for your photography business and bring in more customers. So you may be asking why I'm giving this to you for free and what's in it for me. And luckily I thought of that. So many times business owners are too busy running their business to learn how to use the internet to improve their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have when hiring somebody is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So by giving you an easy free game plan of actual things that you can do today to impact your business, I'm hoping that you will say, hey, John, I like you. Please do this for me. So that's my hope with this. And if by the end of your video, you like what you hear and what you see, and that I have some tips and tricks up my sleeve that you can use for your business, please shoot me a message back, and then we can set up a time for a longer conversation. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take these items and do them yourself, that works for me too. I only ask that you send me a little bit of feedback on my video. So now let me show you the 3 things that will set up your company above the competition. The very first thing I want to talk about is content. And when I look at your website, first of all, it's very beautiful. I love the scrolling images. I love that one of your images that you have is the that you got the Best Estate Award. So you're establishing yourself as an authority when it comes to photography in the state of Utah, and I love that. The one thing I will say is the number of words that you have on your website is very, very low. Currently, you have about 71 words. I would say for a photography site like yours, you'd want to have 300 to 500 words of content on your main website so that it makes it easier for Google to be able to find you on there and what it is that you do. If you look at somebody like Jessica Photography, which is the first website that comes up in the organic search, you have Yelp and then you have Jessica's. When you look at her website, she actually has, and she has about 243 words of content on her website, and that makes a big deal. That's a big deal when it comes to Google. So another important thing that you can do, especially for a photography site, is make sure you optimize your images. Use smaller resolutions if you can to make sure that your website loads quickly, which yours currently is. But the other thing is you can hide keywords by renaming your photographs to those keywords that you're looking for. So speaking of keywords, I want to go to a little tool that I have. This is called SEMrush. This is a paid tool that I use just to look for things that people are searching for. I used photographers in Salt Lake City, and there are 140 people searching for photographers every month with this phrase. And that is a big deal. So if you come to your website, you can see what keywords your website is ranking for. So sessions is your #1 word, family, portrait, tour, studio, your business name, SEMrush, contact, weddings, portraits, and then you can see, even going down farther, that's what you're ranking for. You have portrait on there twice, and I noticed that, and so I actually went and I searched up portrait, and you can see only 20 people a month are searching for portrait. More people are searching for this photographer or photographers in Salt Lake City, and so that's a big deal. Just some simple word changes, you can fix that as well. And if you look at Jessica's, what they're ranking for, you see right away, there's photography, there's photographer. Those are the things that you want to make sure that you have on your main page so that Google knows, oh, this is a photographer. And so when people want a photographer, they will find this website. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about is citations. So coming back to this organic search, if I come up above, this is called the Google Map area. The map pack is what we call it in digital marketing. And you have a sponsored one up here that you can pay to be there. But you guys are ranking very well, and it's because you have quite a number of citations. So citations are just simply having your name, address, and phone number in directories across the internet pointing to your business. And the key thing to a citation is making sure that it is the exact same name, address, and phone number. If you use an abbreviation for your address, make sure you use an abbreviation every time for your address. That is the main thing that you want to do anytime you're working with the citations. So when you look at your website, and I looked up the number of your citations in a program called Whitespark, you currently have 28 citations, right? So that means that December Photography has more citations, but you could easily catch them. And I would recommend getting at least 50 to 75 citations so that you become the first organic search that comes up on this map pack as well. That'll help you attract a lot more customers as it goes along, as your business grows. And the final thing I'm going to talk to you about is called backlinks. Backlinks is an important aspect of Google, and we sometimes call this link juice. And what a backlink does is gives your website authority. So link juice works like this. You have site A, and it's pointing to your site. Therefore, site A is giving your website some of that authority in Google's eyes, and therefore it increases your popularity on Google, because that's really all it is a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. It's not just the links, but the type of links that you have that are important. You want to make sure that you're getting the right kinds of links, right? You'd want to make sure that you're in those wedding websites and they're linking back to your website. Because if you're on something like Taco Bell, right? You guys don't make tacos, so therefore that's not giving you very much power in the eyes of the popularity contest that is photography in Salt Lake City. Jessica's, which is the #1 company here in the organic search, honestly just has a couple of she is beating you in these backlinks. When I use the tool, it's called SEM Rush, and you can see the number of backlinks. So you guys actually have just over 1,000 backlinks, and from 444 domains, and the type of links that you have are great. But when you look at something like Jessica's, she has over 1,500 backlinks and is from 355. And that's part of what is going into her ranking #1. I think if you guys worked a little bit on those backlinks and got some more citations coming from those links back to your website, you could easily be #1 in those organic searches as well. So just to go over again what we talked about. So content, first of all, on your front page, you need at least 300 to 500 words, and rename your photos to the keywords you want to be found for. #2, citations. You want to have probably 50 to 75 of these different directories just to make sure that you're beating December in those ones. And then the last one is those link juice backlinks I was talking to you about. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority in photography in Salt Lake City. So, and if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google in all of those things. So you're probably wondering, okay, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. It will take you some time, no big deal. However, if you want to take the more effective route, I recommend that you give me a call, and then we can set up a time to talk. My number is 801-920-7931. Once again, my name is John. My number is 801-920-7931. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.